What's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to be showing you the true behind the scenes of what goes into Edgeful and kind of the story that founded the company. So my background is in finance and accounting. I was an analyst at a hedge fund. I was also an analyst at Goldman Sachs. I left Goldman to start to trade full-time by myself. And considering my background, I wanted to know what the actual odds were and what the data showed of how often do these things happen. So the first thing that I kind of gravitated towards was the gap fill. Gap fill is very simple. How often is price retraced back to touch yesterday's close? Very, very simple, whether it opens above or below. People kind of talk about it online as if this happens 100% of the time, which clearly nothing in trading happens 100% of the time. So I wanted to know, how often does it happen? Whether it's a gap up, whether it's a gap down. What about the different gap sizes? What about different weekdays? And this is all the stuff that you have to look at. This is the pleasure that you have to look through. So you need to get this information, which you need to pay for, obviously. You need to know how to sort it. You need to know how to put it into Excel. You need to know what to look at and what to do. And then once you do translate all of this information, this lovely information here, into Excel, now you need to know how to use Excel enough to start to actually extract some value from it. So you can see here, this is an actual real worksheet that I had. This was before Edgeful was founded. This is what I used to do. I used to have all the data in here, pull it apart, run all of these calculations, run all of these different studies within an Excel worksheet, which does not work. I have certifications in Excel. I can use it with my eyes closed. I know everything in Excel. And it got to the point where, for me, I could no longer do it. I know that my experience with Excel is definitely above the average, considering when you work in finance, when you work at Goldman Sachs, like you have to know it like the back of your hand. And I could no longer do these studies inside of Excel. So I went online looking for a product that does this, and it didn't exist, which was honestly really shocking to me. But there are two things that I found. One, I was looking for a product that showed me how often do gaps fill, what weekdays makes the high of the week, what days have the most volume, what days have the most range, how often do we touch the previous week's range. No apps do that, which is honestly shocking to me. But there are two things that I found out when I was looking for an app like this. One, was that nothing like this existed, which is shocking. But two, that every app, every software in the trading space is built and completely tailored around the analyst, the PhD, the quant, and it's completely disregarding anyone who's new that doesn't love this type of stuff, that doesn't love numbers, that doesn't love data. And it really kind of makes trading inaccessible to a lot of the people that are more beginners, that don't have this type of experience. So what we did with Edgeful was, you can see here, this is obviously a lot prettier than what you have in here. And this doesn't even cover even 1% of what we have in Edgeful, to be honest. This is just one report. But here we have it. It's very pretty. It's very digestible. It's very simple. We have explainer graphs. We have explainer text. We have explanations on how you can use it, what it's measuring. We have the complete breakdown. We have also the videos. Now these videos will tell you everything what the report is looking at, how to use it, and how to apply it to your trading so you can start to make money now without having to learn how to do all of this. Now again, if you're a software engineer, a lot of our users are software engineers. They're not even able to do this on their own because they don't have the combination of knowledge of the financial side as well as the software side. So Excel's definitely not going to cut it. If you're a coder, you might be able to get through with it, but then you'll just be having to recreate Edgeful, which is not something you want to do. You want to focus on making money trading. So what we do is literally allow you to skip the step of having to learn the language of data, having to become an analyst, having to become a quant, and we just package everything for you in a way that's easy, simple, quick to digest, and that's stuff that you can actually take action on to make money trading now. So I just wanted to kind of touch on what we do, how the company was founded, and what the true behind the scenes is and was back in the day of what it took to build even just half of one report that we have now on edgeful. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's kind of the behind the scenes. It's interesting. We don't really do these that often, but I thought it would be cool for you guys to know the story.